All right, so are entrepreneurs born or is it a learned skill? So one of the things that Vince and I want to discuss with you on this YouTube live, and if you just join, say hi and let me know where you're dialing in from. We just like to discuss this topic because we come across a lot of people who want to start a business but they don't start because they are afraid to start. So what's your view on this? Are entrepreneurs born or are they created?
They are both for sure, because for being an entrepreneur you need to have, number one, the right mindset. And mindset comes from traits that you can acquire through habit forming. And these are things that through conditioning you can get better. For example, there are people who are afraid of problems. You have to be able to handle problems as an entrepreneur. So you can train somebody and condition someone to embrace problems as part of the process. Number two, you need to have the right skills. So entrepreneurs need to have skills like marketing, sales, the business operations, management. These are skills that can be acquired. So of course, entrepreneurship can be an acquired skill.
Yeah, and I think one of the things about entrepreneurship as well is that there's certain skills and traits that are learned. So not just in skills but also habits. For example, a lot of habits that entrepreneurs possess are getting up early, staying up late. In fact, I was just with a friend now here in Bali. We're currently here in Bali. It's not very nice weather, as you can see. And he has a scooter business, and he said to me, John, I've been working 7 days a week. And these are some of the habits of entrepreneurs. You know, we do whatever it takes, and a lot of times when people always say to me, John, I want to start a business, but I'm too scared, I'm not sure how to become an entrepreneur. Well, the first thing you need to start with your business model and start with your passion. Start with looking at something that you really wanted to do and that you've always wanted to do, and then just make it happen. That's exactly what Richard Branson does. There's some of the great minds in the entrepreneur business, Steve Jobs, they make ideas come to life. So Vince, why do you think people don't actually follow through?
I think, you know what, I think people, number one, get distracted. They kind of do a bit of this, they do a bit of that, but they're not really focused.
Yeah.
And number two is, don't complicate things. People complicate things too much by thinking your business has to be based on lots of websites, technology. No, keep it simple. Great businesses are based on simple solutions. So if you find a problem in the market, for example, Uber discovered that people find it very difficult to get a cab, right? So all you need is just a platform where people can order a cab without having to pull out wallet, because a lot of people go out at night, they don't remember to bring the money. So in real estate, is the same. It's nothing fancy. It's just buying low, selling high, and finding money to do it. Keep it very, very simple. Don't overcomplicate things. And number three, you need to have the right support, and you need to have information available to you. You need to educate yourself, because entrepreneurship could be a very lonely journey if you do it on your own. So by learning from other people's mistakes, knowing what trials and tribulations other people have gone through, you have a greater chance of success.
Yeah. If you agree, then type in yes, and if you just join, let me know where you're dialing in from, and just if you got any questions, by the way, you can let us know. Another thing I think about entrepreneurship is that starting off with specific skills like, you know, marketing, sales, negotiation, systemization, team building, all these different things make up entrepreneurship, but unfortunately it's not taught at school. In fact, these are things that are what we call book smart, but they're not street smart. So you got to have some street smart techniques to be able to get into entrepreneurship. So what do you think? Do you think entrepreneurship is you're born with entrepreneurship skills, or is it something that can be learned? Can anybody become an entrepreneur? Let me know your thoughts. Another thing as well, Vince, about entrepreneurship, like where do you actually learn to become an entrepreneur? Because this is something they don't teach at school. So if people watching right now, they want to go out, they want to start their businesses, where do they go?
Look, if you are at school and you want to learn geography, then you go to a geography teacher who knows all about geography. You want to study chemistry, you go to someone who knows about atoms and molecules and elements and stuff like that. But when it comes to entrepreneurship, yes, there are people who write textbooks and they author materials on entrepreneurship without having done business themselves. And for me, is all based on theory. You really need to learn from people who have achieved certain level of success in their industries, in their businesses, whether it's marketing or sales. You want to learn from the experts who are already doing it. So, okay, I don't think anyone can be an entrepreneur because not just anyone can do whatever it takes. That's true. Thank you for that view, Matthew, I think. Right, a lot of people want to be a business person, but they don't have the skills nor the mindset. And this is what goes back to what I said earlier. Mindset can be conditioned. That's if you want to be conditioned. And also business is based on skills. And skills can be acquired through development and through training. So ultimately it boils down to whether you have the desire to become an entrepreneur or not. So I truly believe myself, I was never born an entrepreneur. I was very risk averse, but I've been an entrepreneur for the past 20 years. I can't say it's all easy, but through trials and tribulations you get better all the time. But if going back in time, if there was something else I could do, what would I have done differently? Probably I would find myself a mentor or multiple mentors. I always thought that I could just go alone, which I did, but it took me many years. So the two ways, you either learn from other people and do it yourself at the same time, or you just simply make your own mistakes and keep failing, keep learning, and you get there eventually.
Yeah, I think one of the traits in entrepreneurship as well is never giving up. I see a lot of people who succeed and fail, but one of the things I see the people that succeed even when they are facing a lot of challenges in life and also their business is that they just never give up. So entrepreneurship, and Matthew, I think it's an interesting point where not everybody can do whatever it takes, and you're absolutely right. And what I think is that if it's important enough to somebody, then they'll do it. Would you agree? If you agree, type in yes and give me a thumbs up. So we're just currently here. Let me try and turn the camera around, show you where we are. We're in this beautiful place here in Bali, but it's actually chucking it down. It was really sunny a second ago, and it's just lots of rain. What do you think? Think it looks good? Type in yes. By the way, where are you all dialing in from? Are you dialing in from the UK or the US or Asia? Let me know. This is one of the first times I've come on a YouTube live. Normally we do a lot of our live sessions on Facebook, so if you want to check some of those sessions, then head over to my Facebook page. Also, for those of you that would like to become entrepreneurs and you want to know step by step how to do this, one of the best ways to do it is to find successful people and learn from them. But unfortunately, you know, successful people are very busy and they're not all going to sit down with you to do this. So what we've created is a really good website called go to wealthdragonsonline.com, and when you get to the page there'll be two buttons. A Facebook, you can log in with Facebook in one click, or you can create a free account, and when you get there you'll see literally hundreds of courses and training programs on business entrepreneurship, and it's very affordable. So if it's something that you want to do but you don't have thousands to invest in a mentor, then head over to wealthdragonsonline.com right now, or what I'll do around this video, I'll put a link there as well. So thanks so much for watching, and I guess my last words to you would be, you have to take action if you want results. Doing the same thing over and over and over again will not get you results. So that's my final words. Vince, any final words?
Keep learning, keep growing, and you'll become successful if you don't give up.